Hello peoples of the internets, and welcome to this video of Stairway Mountain scenarios where I'll be doing the Pepe scenarios. Now we'll see he's bought an expensive truck with lottery money and it's too big for him to handle, basically. I will show you the number plate on here. Yeah, it says big tool. It's pretty good actually, because he is a bit of a tool buying an expensive large truck that he can't handle. So, anyway, we have got to make it down here. I'm just improvising my own course. We're on an arcade automatic with a open differential at the moment. I can lock the diff though, but I don't think we'll be needing that right now. So I'll leave it open, as I say that. That was a pretty good pathway through there. Could have gone a lot worse. The thing we have to remember about this is that the rear is very stiff. It's a very stiff rear end because it's designed to take weight. And you'll see, it's not exactly riding like a Rolls Royce here, as they say. Well, brake. And that was not too perfect into there, but we did get through fairly nicely. So I'm content with it. We didn't miss the checkpoint this time. Before I had a pretty epic save, but I missed the checkpoint, annoyingly. Oh dear. Quite a bit of tip. The chassis on these can bend. I mean, if you watch fail racers driven to destruction, they don't do that well. So they're not the toughest cars in the world, let's just say. Park it here. They're not even cars. $120.26. Yay! Okay, so apparently Pete Green is trusting me again to transport hay to his other barn. You know, what could possibly go wrong? I'm locking the differential for this, and I'm going to do it from, I believe they call it third person. I'm probably massively wrong there, but anyway, that will allow me to have that extra bit of control over how the hay is sitting. We don't want it to tip out of control though. I'm not accelerating now, I'm even edging onto the brakes now and again because I just don't need to. Well, we should get more brakes on even. The hill is just doing all the acceleration work. We don't even need the engine right now. If I did accelerate, the vehicle would just get in a complete mess and would lose control of it. There's a monument down there. We don't want to stop and see it though. I'd probably end up gliding down the hill and never getting it back. Wait. Brake intensely here. Right, I'm thinking delicately turn and try not to. Oh dear. I've done what I didn't want to do. I've tipped it. Thankfully the locking differential did help move the vehicle, but I was still moving that hay bale in a way I really didn't want to. Ah yes, I recall these hillways through Stairway Mountain time trial. Great fun. In the right car. In the other cars, it can be a nightmare. And oh dear, I'm moving the hay bales to the left, and I don't want to do that, but I can't really help it. I'm trying to get them rightwards, but nothing I'm doing seems to be trying to help me. Now there we go, they're tipping to the left. Oh dear. Maybe too much to the left. Yeah, it's like I'm playing a really weird version of Tetris now. Truck Tetris, I don't know. We're picking up some speed here. Thanks, locking differential. I wouldn't have thought a T-Series would have been this capable. I wonder if the engine is incredibly powerful on this. It could be. There's a chance it is. If that's the case, it's going to have an absolutely massive turbo on and almost threw it all away there, trying to cut the corner too much. Given the hay bales are jiggling about, but I am getting there, and I really struggled for pace there. I think the gearing was going a bit funny on me. I'm hoping I'm going in the correct direction, because if I'm not, I really have no idea what I'm doing. There's the boat. It's not actually a boat. That is just a image. Oh dear, I'm getting distracted. Come on. I'm flooring it right now. It just doesn't know what gear it wants to be in. There we go. The gearbox does tend to eventually sort itself out. It's just not ideal. And I see a checkpoint. It was just a funny ordeal there when it moved across my two monitors, because I don't actually have 1080 by 1920 pixels across, so I have to use some of my extra monitor to achieve that. Anyway, we are picking up some incredible speeds. It reminds me of Stairway Mountain Time Trial. You push these vehicles to race, you really shouldn't push them just to get that slightly better time. It was a really stressful thing to edit that though, hence why I've not continued doing it. Oh dear. I probably shouldn't be going so fast. Oh no, the hay is turning to white. We shouldn't have that. You know what? I think I might do this. I'm having a good day. I've had a good day in Jalopy, came there eventually, and I'm having a good day with this. What could possibly go wrong? Ooh, let's trim very close to that mountain edge. That worked, really? I thought that was just my normal stupidity where everything would explode in my face. But I did actually move close to that mountain as I intended to. Something's wrong here. Things are going too well today. Am I still asleep? Am I in a coma? This should not be happening. I'm having serious questions. I'm questioning everything I thought I knew. Things are just too good for me. Why? Am I going the correct direction? I think not. I don't know. Balance is restored in the universe. Looks like I just followed the road when I really shouldn't have, and that tree's not showing me where I ought to be going. Please, 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 please work. I'm going to try and go as flat onto here as I can. Oh dear. It looks like one of the hay bales, the front one, has actually clipped into place though, so that's not all terrible. I mean, if I was doing this sensibly, I would have turned back and gone along the road, but I don't do it sensibly. Ooh, that's a corner to cut to gain some extra speed, and yep, we overdid that a little. But we are doing fairly well nonetheless. Taking our time, but we aren't doing horribly. Now, all I have to do is not just throw it away. Ooh. Yeah, we can get through that fence. I just feared I'd done something quite stupid. But I hadn't. Well, it was kind of stupid, but there's a solution to it. No, 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 no. It was going so well. Okay, I'm just going to move on though. I think I've shown you what you need to know about this scenario. But why? I say why. I was seriously worried before because everything was going so perfectly. This is just the balance of the universe coming back together. Okay, so now Pepe has bought a little truck to go with his big truck. Hopefully we can drive this load without everything going wrong. Also, hopefully it doesn't demolish my frame rate, since I've not got the most powerful desktop in the world, that has to be said. We are going decently well for now. 40 miles per hour uphill. That's decent for a truck of this size with a load on it. Mind, it is a fairly lightweight load, I say that. Certain variants of a D series weigh almost 3 tons. I was going to do a video of Industrial Rallycross on heavyweights, so I was looking at all the D series. There was one 2960 kilograms, I think. It was a Chief Rancher, and there was another one which was basically what the Chief Rancher is based off. They were both incredibly heavy. So I didn't publish that eventually though, because the clips were all really laggy from what I could tell, so I didn't want to publish something just that dodgy. This looks like it's lagging, but I think it's just the truck getting wobbled about. I'll go to interior view because this seems nowhere near as bad anyway for lag. I am holding the frame rate though on my PC. It is around 30, occasionally dropping 0.1 of a frame per second ahead or behind that, but it's nothing too crazy, nothing you wouldn't expect to see. Ooh, let's cut across here. Let's have a bit of fun. World Truck Rally! Boing! Whoa, whoa, my load! My poor load! Somehow it clung on throughout all of that World Truck Rally section. Hopefully I can take a tight turn here and shuffle it across. That might be very good for my favours. And there we go. We are slightly better than we were before. Now we have to move carefully on the left. If you use limited turning angle for left-hand corners, but use quite drastic, quite aggressive turning for right-handers, that would rebalance it. And vice versa if the car was hanging off a bit to the left. So it's a left-hander, we want to be a bit delicate. Don't want to push it too far into the corner unless we really have to. I'm flooring it now and I'm limiting my turning angle. So I'm not just trying to turn in because I know I could do that and it wouldn't work that well. Hopefully I can actually use this. No, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have tried that. It's a bit better balanced than it was, but I still really shouldn't have. Actually, now I'm thinking, now we have these dirt roads. No, I tried that before, I just recalled, and that is too steep to realistically make in this truck. It would just be a bit of a nightmare. I mean, I've already slowed down and everything now, which is annoying, but this does have a surprising turn of pace for a truck with a truck on the back. It's not as free to use often, but still, we do have a truck with a truck on the back. Oh dear, that was a bit wobbly. It's hanging off, almost hanging off should I say, on the back, and we're losing momentum quite badly into here. I'm flooring it, I really am. I'm not on the brake, am I? I think I'm on the accelerator. It's hard to tell. I don't know. Yeah, I'm on the accelerator. I can tell because we're accelerating. I don't have a clutch, unfortunately. I'm not that fancy. I just have a cheapo wheel, which has been falling apart. But it works, so I can't complain. I'm grateful for what I've got. Try and use that. Oh, there we go. That worked a bit better than I'd expected it to. Right, delicate cornering, I need to remember. It's in quite a state here, so... Whoa, brake. Yeah, I just decided it was better to brake here than to try and turn sharply. You'll see, it's not in a great state. I probably have a bit of time left before things go completely to pot, but while it's held on in the best of ways, I might as well try and keep it held on somewhat. Now we have a right-hander corner here, so we can try and rebalance the truck, as I was saying earlier. Turn sharply, I think we have enough momentum to. Whoa, it felt almost like it was going to tip over there, but it worked out quite well. Again, we've not moved it that far to the left, but it's a lot better than it was. And yeah, we could probably go through here quite smoothly. Go across the dirt, save a bit of time. Right, we have to be fairly delicate around this left-hander corner. It's kind of a gradual left-hander. Slight right, but too little to really use it. Now, this is a high-speed section, so we have to be careful. The centre of gravity isn't the lowest on this. It's not the highest, but it's not the lowest either. And I've really messed that up. I just bumped the wall, and it pushed my car at all kinds of angles. Front wheel isn't quite hanging off, so we're good as of yet. But we can only hope. As I say, though, this is a lot easier than the hay bales. I'll say that now. It's a lot easier than the hay bales. They just wanted to jump off. It was actually over there, I believe, where the barn was, where the hay bales leapt off just before the end. But hey, I got far enough to keep me happy. I think we can climb this. Whoa. Boingy boing. I think I've helped it. I helped it a bit too much now. Now I need to move it to the right. Oh dear. Come on. Right, I'm going to manual mode, see if leaving it in a gear will do it. This didn't look too steep. No, it's not. If I leave it in first and just rev the nuts off it, it is actually making it up here. I think we can go back to auto now. It's just that particularly steep part. It really didn't know what to do. But I did know what to do. And surprisingly, after all of this, the car has come out quite well balanced. I think having that extra weight on the rear just rebalances the suspension of the truck as well. So everything is moving fairly smoothly, all in all. I mean, this truck feels like it has some incredibly grippy tyres for staying on the truck as well as it is. And we're getting some really steep terrain up here and then a big drop. But we should get up it now. Oh, no, 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 no. The truck is hanging off. Or is it? Again, we're going to manual mode. Will this save us? Ooh, it might save us actually. I thought we'd completely thrown it away, but again, by revving the nuts off it, I know it's a HGV, and the torque is all supposed to be low down, as they say, but it's getting by in first gear. Second gear, I feel a bit more strength. I'm going to just leave it in whatever gear works, honestly, so since first and second gear are working for now, I'll leave it there. Now, the terrain seems to flatten out a lot. I did brake there for a moment, I probably shouldn't have. We can shift into auto as well, so it can hopefully sort itself out by this point. There's where we need to go. Okay, that is his house. I think I should have followed the tarmac road, but I didn't. Come on. The automatic transmission is being a nightmare. It just doesn't like the dirt at all. My differential is locked, as you'll see, so it should be across this kind of terrain. And it looks like, at least, we have a fairly easy way of getting back on the road here. There we go. Kind of a shortcut. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Don't get caught. Yeah. The truck is hanging off. Probably in the most literal sense now. Ooh, that kind of helped. Sudden braking. Well, have we done it? It's kind of clinging on to the truck. Yay, we somehow succeeded! Okay, so here we have what should be the most fun scenario from the pack. This is just one where we drive to the top of a mountain and I think take the truck off a hill, kind of, and destroy it. Now, did I lock my differential? Yeah, did I say I locked my differential? No, I don't know. It's locked either way. Now, before I messed this up by ploughing into a wall, but we all know I'm a professional race driver now, so I should be good to go. We're going to try and floor it round here. We've got no weight though, we've got no delivery, no pressure, and I'm still messing it up. Whoa, look at this. Whoa, that wouldn't be a fun position to be in driving this in real life. It would be pretty painful. I mean, I've been in a bus when it was driven well and it was uncomfortable. Imagine how this would be when you drove this badly. Pretty uncomfortable. And this has no load on the rear, as I mentioned, but that just makes the leaf springs on the rear even stiffer in comparison, and thus even less comfortable. So, you know, even if it is technically a comfortable vehicle when laden, like this, not so much, especially not when thrown about. But we are going at quite some pace, 40 miles per hour it looks like on the speedometer. Got a bit of a drift up there, just doing a bit of braking here so I don't plough into a wall. And we're flooring it out of there. There's a dirt path. I'm not sure I want to take that. I could, probably. It would be fun to do a bit more truck rally. World Truck Rally, even. I think we can floor it round here. Oh dear. That didn't come out as badly as I'd expected it, but we've lost a lot of momentum. Hopefully we can build some again into the next corner. But not full power here because it's a very tight corner and we're sliding. Somehow, though, I've recovered it. Somehow this is going to get the power down and get out the other end of it all. Now, I just knocked my gear lever, which is actually broken, but I feared for a moment that would shift us into manual mode, and that wouldn't have been great. Oh, dirt path. As I say, I could probably take it. Come on, back up. There you go. It's just the automatic being slow. There's a drive shaft. It actually looks incredibly tiny and weak for a truck of this size. It should be fine here with the gearing. It might struggle a bit, but we've got no load, so... Oh dear. I put my handbrake on just to get this thing to move. Oh, come on. Don't shift up, shift down. It's been a bit useless. First gear. Flooring it. There we go. See, I'm at least able to just stick it in second or stick it in third and hope it climbs. Now, maybe second's too much power. Spin the wheels. Believe me, I'm a professional. Yeah, it doesn't quite... It is hopping around a little and it doesn't quite know where it wants to go. First gear. Floor it. Nicely done. Leave it in first and just hope. Maybe I can shift into second in a moment. Oh dear, things are not going too well. Right, let's just give up on all this climbing mess. That's why the automatic couldn't do it. No, the automatic couldn't do it because it's terrible. Not because it was too steep. Amazingly, our truck has come out okay. I did have a differential locked over there, I will mention though. It just didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Whoa, we've got a huge drift and I've amazingly recovered it. Yeah, this is the easier route. I should have done this all along. Handbrake, maybe? No? I was going to handbrake around there, but I just didn't need to. I should probably stop flooring it when it starts sliding. That's usually a better idea. Miss that sign, yes. And I did miss it too. I didn't wreck my truck on it. As is always the fear. There was the end of a dirt road. I spent longer just trying to actually get up the first part of it than anything. Ooh. I think I got away with that. I think I whacked just behind the rear wheel on the sign. So, the truck is mechanically fine. But we have damaged the bodywork a little and the lights won't come on as you'll see in a moment. Yeah, well, one side of the lights comes on, but not both. Still, we are going. It handles just fine. As I said, it isn't mechanical damage, so, you know, it wouldn't handle that badly anyway. Well, come on. Oh, it lifted wheels really badly, but we can see the checkpoint. Now, I'm probably being a fool again, but this looks a lot flatter than the other part, so I think we can tackle it. And indeed we can. It's just having no weight back there. It can help, but not always. As the gearing is getting mad at me again. But we are actually pulling through this part, regardless of how badly geared it is. Or how badly automatic, should I say? Because the gearing itself isn't bad, it's just the way it's using that gearing. By this point, though, I think I am taking the quicker route. I think this kind of loops up in a quicker way to actually taking the roads. And we are pulling up here decently. Maybe I could even do it with an open differential. Not that I'm going to try that, because it would probably be a complete nightmare. And don't leave me now. There we go. Oh no, I'm just handbraking and then hoping it can build. There we go, just about. Just pulling up. I don't really know what's going on back there, but it has pulled us up the hill in automatic mode somehow. And as you'll see, that's the route we're going to. Truck rally wasn't as fun as it should have been, and it doesn't quite feel like it's tracking straight anymore. Oddly, when I whacked the weir, that didn't seem to do anything. Maybe it did, but I just didn't notice at the time. Now, apparently we go down here. Ooh, that's a very big checkpoint. That's a huge checkpoint. Now, let's see. There is a kind of ramp somewhere. Oh, it's on that side. Oh dear. I wonder if we can avoid tipping over. Probably not. No. I got out of the interior before it got destroyed, though. Will this drive? The radiator's damaged, but will it drive? Sadly, we'll never see if it will drive because it reset my vehicle when I went down here. But anyway, we can destroy the vehicle one last time, just with the part grabber this time. There, you'll see the engine. Can we pull the radiator off? No. Looks like it's attached to a chassis pretty securely. Can pull the bumper off. Maybe? Can we grab it there? Whoa, that is one strong bumper. Bumper, you are coming off whether you like it or not. Try and grab it at a point. There we go. Took a while to get that bumper off though. Still, we can maybe pull the weir off. Well, I think that's definitely too rigid to just come off. We can pull the fuel tanks off though and the cab, so we'll do that just before we finish off this video. Can we pull the steps off? Yes, we can. And then we can probably drive after all this. The weight balance will be improved, mind, so it's not all bad. Come on, grab the truck. Okay, so I'm going to tear off his cabin now. And I'll say, thanks for watching, and goodbye until another day.